Hey, I'm so excited you're here to check out this video about Love, Sex, and Magic, our 7-week soul alignment series that begins November 4th and really begins the second you register. This is unlike anything I've ever offered before, and I am psyched to see where Spirit is taking us next. This has been my own personal path on Love, Sex, and Magic, and I have been wowed and transformed, to say the least, from this experience, and it's been just my heart's biggest gift, excitement, joy to be able to share this work with other women and high-vibing men who are really ready to be transformed and step into the highest light when it comes to love, sex, and living in magic. So this series is perfect for you if you're a woman who is single and you feel ready to call in your divinely destined partner, whatever that looks like for you. Or if you're in a relationship and you really want to transform and even just take the relationship to the next level into deeper loving, deeper commitment, deeper conscious connection with spirit and being spirit-led in your relationship. This is also perfect for you if you're really ready to transform your relationship with sex. So you may be in a place where the sex with your partner is awesome, or you may be in a place where you've had great connection sexually, but you really want to take it to a deeper level where that connection between you and your divinely destined partner is so about not only the connection between you two, but what you're able to create together with that deep, powerful sexual energy. And finally, this is for you if you're really ready to step into a whole other level of magical living, allowing yourself to meet the right people at the right time, to have the right opportunities come to you, to live with more ease and more grace and more abundance. Magical living is all about really working with the energy that's all around us and at our disposal so that we can really have the highest vibrational experience in this lifetime that we're here to have. So this 7-week series will totally align you with the core of who you really are, which allows you to connect to your destiny, which allows you to have deeper, more profound experiences when it comes to love, sex, and living in the magic. So as I mentioned earlier on, this has totally been my path. This has been something that I've been journeying towards through this connection with the divine feminine. Now, a few short years ago, I didn't even know this was on the radar for me. What I did know is that I struggled with relationships. I knew that I really enjoyed sex early on in the relationship and then was kind of bored and over it after some time. And I also noticed that I was efforting and trying and in a continual cycle of burning myself out, just working really, really hard and then burning out and just kind of crumbling into a pile of dis-ease, whatever that might look like. And I just really was at my wit's end. And of course, that was the time when Body Talk entered my life. And since then, things have completely transformed for me. And every day, I am more and more who I really am than I've ever been before. When I started out and came onto this path, I just thought that because of my early childhood experiences, I was never going to be able to have a deeply satisfying, deeply connected, intimate partnership that was spirit-led. I didn't think that I was ever going to be able to have the quality of sex that my heart really longed for, but I didn't really understand. And I also didn't know that I was ever going to be able to be one of those people who just seemed to have things always working out for them and abundance and money and just whatever they wanted flowing to them. It really seemed like such a far gone dream for me. But it also was something that my soul kept saying, Heather, you can do more with this. I would be in a relationship and maybe you've been there and you've heard this whisper there's more than what you're experiencing. Same sexually, okay, that was a great orgasm and then what, right? Really those whispers within just got louder and louder and louder until I heeded the call. And I really made a commitment to, enough is enough. I'm not just going to keep playing out what I saw growing up because that's all I can conjure, I'm really not just going to keep accepting relationships and sex and lifestyle because that's what the people around me have. I really, really, really feel this call within to have a deeper connection to spirit and love and sex and in abundance and in living in the magic. And I didn't know how I was going to do it, but over time it has happened in incredible ways. And now I'm in the place in my life where I never thought I would be, having deeper loving connections, feeling deeper, feeling it in my body. I used to be where is love? Where do I feel that? I was so disconnected from my emotions. Now I feel it in my body. To having sexual connections that are so deep, so intimate, so connected to spirit and to my partner, and having orgasms to the degree that I didn't even know that was possible. And it's not about achieving something, it's about the depth of the connection. And now I base my day on the flow that Spirit leads me to. Lately, I've been getting a lot of really great lessons in that, and I know it's in preparation for leading this series. And so I share all of this with you to let you know that, like, I've been on one end of the spectrum to the next, and I keep evolving into the next. This is an evolutionary journey that I am so excited to get to share with you. This is the path of the divine feminine and the sacred masculine that are called to work with us and to really support us in this high vibrational way. This series is going to transform your relationship with your body, with being able to be in love with yourself, no matter what anyone else thinks. This is a continual journey for me, and something that was very difficult for me because I cared a lot about what everyone else thought. My hair, the clothes I wore, the makeup I wore was all based on what I thought society, other people, what I'd been conditioned to believe was hot or sexy. I didn't really know what I thought was sexy, and I certainly didn't think I was sexy, but I was hoping, like, maybe if I followed this blonde, long hair, whatever, wearing clothes formula, that somehow I would be transformed into the sexual goddess that I knew was inside of me but had no idea how to connect to. You're going to have a totally different relationship with your body, with love, with people and relationships, not just your romantic partner, but with your friendships. When you are living in the magic, like, even planning get-togethers shifts, right? Like, we really get to transcend old limiting paradigms and to step into the magic of life and really letting the energy that's all around us and at our disposal at every time lead us forward. You're also going to experience the opportunity to connect with more abundance. As women, our sexual chakra is our deepest connection to our creativity and abundance. One of the first things when women come to me, if they're experiencing like lethargy and just really tired and not really into sex, I know we've got to go to the sexual chakra. I know we've got to go to their creativity. I know that if they want to experience abundance, they've got to connect to their sexual energy. Ladies, this is all connected. It's, right? Like, who came up with this? It's amazing. And really, you have this opportunity once we work with the sexual energy, it totally transforms your abundance, your magic in your life, the love that you're calling forth. So whether you're single or partnered, this series is totally going to take you to the next level in your evolution. What I love about this soul alignment work is that it's totally all about you and your path and you connecting in with who you really are. So every other week, you're going to receive a group soul alignment session that is going to fine-tune your connection with your intuition, with magical living, with true love, with conscious sex. And then it's also going to clear limiting belief systems, fears, active memory traumas you've experienced that are keeping you from having the fullness of what you're here to experience. That whisper within is not just happening because you can't just be grateful for what you have. It's the call within to expand that we all have, because this life is short and it's long at the same time. And we have one opportunity in this lifetime, being who we are, to really experience the fullness of that. And it is so much fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this. On the weeks that you're not receiving the soul alignment group session, you'll be receiving inspirational videos from me, encouraging you on the path, giving you personal insights, client stories to help support you on your path. Because this is deep stuff. We can be like, oh yeah, I want true love. Oh yeah, I want conscious sex. Oh yeah, I want to live magically. But this is the deep core stuff within. This is the stuff the soul is made of. This is what we came here to experience. And the call of the divine feminine, to be abundant, to be creative, to be sexy as hell and feel it everywhere in our bodies. Nobody else has to feel it, but to feel it within ourselves, to have true, authentic connections, to not be stuck in cycles of worry, but to really be able to let spirit lead us every step of the way. This is a beautiful process, and it's one that we'll get to do together in community. What's really cool about this series is that I was guided to offer one-on-one support as well as group support. What I've noticed over 2 years of offering these group series is that the folks who really go the highest, who expand the furthest, who really experience the fullness of this life experience is when they do the group sessions with one-on-one. That combination is out of this world, and my clients that are making six figures, that are with the loves of their life, or just having a blast with multiple loves of their lives, are really the ones that are walking this path and merging the two of the group and the individual sessions. So if you feel called to take this even deeper and to really fine-tune this experience for you to really connect to the truest love within, so you can connect with it with outside of you, to connect with deep conscious sex at a level that you've never experienced before. If you really are ready to live a magical lifestyle that takes you to a level that even you're blown away by. I mean, I'm continually like, really? That I thought that and it happened? Like, yes, we get to live that way. And it's a beautiful evolutionary process that we all get to experience. So we've got group options, we've got one-on-one options, you've got options to experience me for intuitive guidance as well as soul alignment. We've got meditations, we've got so much good stuff for you that I've been guided to offer, and I am just like so excited to start this process. Also, most of our series have been 4 weeks, but almost always people at the end of the series are like, oh, it's over, I'm so bummed, like I wish we had more time together. And I really was getting the nudge that we needed to go deeper. We needed more than 4 weeks to go deeper. And so I was guided to offer the 7-week series. 7 has been showing up for me ever since I met my current divinely destined partner. And it has been showing up everywhere for us. And of course, the engagement ring I was given has 7 white diamonds on it. And of course, we picked out a ring for him that has 7 black diamonds, not meaning to do either of those, by the way. And so 7 has been showing up for us so much leading up to this Love, Sex, Magic series that I had to look into it. Like, what is up with 7? 11 has always been my number. I was like, why is 7 everywhere? 7 is the path of, you guessed it, the mystic, all about searching for that deeper truth, connecting to that inner knowing and letting that guide us. It's a really beautiful number. So we are spending 7 weeks together. 7 weeks of love, sex, and magic. 7 weeks of taking yourself higher than you've ever been before and setting yourself on a new, like we're talking a paradigm shift. So you start at 7 weeks in the series, and at the end of the 7 weeks, you're in a completely different place. And that's certainly what I've experienced through this journey, and I can't wait to walk this path with you. I've been given very specific steps for connecting to your true love, rituals to support you with your sexual connection with yourself and then with your partner, with spirit, so that magic can imbue every ounce of your day, so you can really connect to your inner creativity. I mean, there's just, this 7-week series is chock full of so much good stuff. So if you're feeling the call, if you're feeling the alignment, if you're ready to walk the path of the divine feminine in a higher light than ever before, if you're ready to transform your relationship with love, take it higher with sex, take it higher with spirit, and live in the magic more of the time, then please join me. And join at the level that feels most comfortable for you and most in alignment for you. You've got options to just take advantage of the group work and the beautiful community that we're creating, to add some one-on-ones, to add a lot of one-on-ones, whatever feels good to you. Just know that honoring that soul yes within is all you need to do, and spirit will take care of the rest. From the moment you register, you enter the Love, Sex, and Magic Matrix, which has already been created, just waiting for you, and it is chock full of really powerful, supportive soul alignment energy. So the minute you register, you start receiving soul alignment energy work from the John of God energies, as well as from me channeling that through. You also receive daily prayers and blessings for love, sex, and magic in your life. And so the energy work and the shifts start occurring as soon as you register, and continue to accelerate and expand as you step into this series. So thank you so much for listening. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm really so thrilled about the journey that I've been on, the journey that I've been on with clients, and watching them these women just completely transform. When I started this journey, as I mentioned before, I was stuck making like $30,000 a year. Like that was just like my number. And because I had, long story, we'll get into it in this series, but I had made a vow and a commitment to not exceed what my parents had done. And so I was just kind of stuck in that perpetual cycle. I dressed very, very conservatively. I was wearing my hair and makeup really to the way that I thought that men would find attractive, not necessarily the way that I found attractive or I found sexy. I was having okay sex, but certainly not enough to like make me want even more of it and want me to be really connected with my sexual energy, which I learned is the key to creativity, which allowed me to write 3 novels and working on the 4th. It's just incredible the transformation that's possible, and I'm watching as more and more of my clients and my couples, so I specialize in working with women and couples, and I'm watching as more and more of them are coming in at that same kind of place I was, or they're doing really good, but they know there's more, and they're going into six figures, opportunities are coming through that they never thought possible, they're having deeper connection and better sex with their partner than they've ever had, they're reporting more fulfillment, joy, satisfaction, they're noticing that migraines are gone, joint pain is gone, painful periods are gone. Ladies, we do not need painful periods, by the way, so we'll be working on a whole sexual health piece as well, and really letting go of those old constraints that say that has to be painful and a terrible time for us. It's just really incredible to watch the process of what's possible as we become more and more attuned to the core of who we really are, because it is all about you, and you are here for a divinely destined purpose. And if you are drawn to the path of the divine feminine, then Love, Sex, and Magic is perfect for you. Can't wait to share with you. So much love to you. Please feel free to share this message with anyone, any other women or couples that you feel would really resonate with this. Thank you so much for being here in the world. I'm just so looking forward to sharing with you. Mwah! Thank you so much.